Hi, it's a new series of videos for MCA first year students. It's the first video on the subject of programming in C and Python. In this video, I will cover a few sections of the unit programming fundamentals. This flowchart shows the steps for the conversion of source program to object program. The flowchart description as follows. A set of instructions of the high-level language used to code a problem to find its solution is referred to as source program. The second one is the translator program called the compiler or interpreter, which translates the source program into the object program. This is the compilation or interpretation phase. The third one, if there is no error, the source program is transformed into a machine language program called object program. The object program is executed to perform calculations. This stage is the execution phase. The fourth one, data, if required by the program, are supplied now and the results are obtained on the output device. The objectives of this unit are: the first one is to apply problem-solving techniques. The second section defines an algorithm and its features. The third section is design flowcharts. The fourth section is define a program. The fifth section is to understand the history of the C programming language. The sixth section is identifying the syntax errors. The seventh section is the run C program. The eighth section is understand what is run. The first part of the unit is problem-solving techniques. Problem-solving is a creative process that defines systematization and mechanization. There are a number of steps that can be taken to raise the level of one's performance in problem-solving. A problem-solving technique follows certain steps in finding the solution to a problem. Let us look into the steps one by one. The first step is the problem definition phase. In this step, we will discuss that success in solving any problem is possible only after the problem has been fully understood. The first step is the problem definition phase. In this step, we will discuss that success in solving any problem is possible only after the problem has been fully understood. So, the problem understanding is the first step toward the solution to the problem. In the problem definition phase, we must emphasize what must be done rather than how is it to be done. The second step is getting started on a problem. There are many ways of solving a problem and there may be several solutions. So, it is difficult to recognize immediately which path could be more productive. Sometimes you do not have any idea where to begin solving a problem, even if the problem has been defined. The best advice is not to get concerned with the details. Those can come later when the details of the problem have been understood. The third step is the use of specific examples. To get started on a problem, we can make use of the rule of thumb. This approach will allow us to start on the problem by picking a specific problem we wish to solve, and then try to work out the mechanism that will allow solving this particular problem. It is usually much easier to work out the details of a solution to a specific problem because the relationship between the mechanism and the problem is more clearly defined. The fourth step is similarities among problems. One way to make a start is by considering a specific example. Another approach is to bring the experience to bear on the current problem. So, it is important to see if there are any similarities between the current problem and the past problems which we have solved. The more experience one has, the more tools and techniques one can bring to bear in tackling the given problem. A skill that is important to try to develop in problem solving is the ability to view a problem from a variety of angles. One must be able to metaphorically turn a problem upside down, inside out, sideways, backwards, forwards and so on. The fourth step is working backwards from the solution. In some cases we can assume that we already have the solution to the problem and then try to work backward to the starting point. We can systematize the investigations and avoid duplicate efforts by writing down the various steps taken and explorations made. Another option for solving the problem is using computer as a problem-solving tool. The computer is a resource, a versatile tool, that can help you solve some of the problems that you encounter. A computer is a very powerful general-purpose tool. Computers can help to solve many types of problems. There are also many ways in which a computer can enhance the effectiveness of the time and effort that you are willing to devote to solving a problem. In this section, we discuss the steps involved in developing a program. Program development is a multi-step process that requires you to understand the problem, develop a solution, write the program, and then test it. The critical process determines the overall quality and success of your program. If you carefully design each program using well-structured development techniques, your programs will be efficient, error-free. The next section of this unit will be continued. Thank you.